Hello friends, welcome to our channel Sukoon FM English. Friends, if you visit our channel first time, please subscribe our channel, and if you are enjoy the story, please like the story and share the story with your friends in your WhatsApp groups. Today we listen Secret Son-in-Law episode number 61. Let's begin the story. Samar reached the Gaurav's to treat to. Then Samar asked him, Gaurav, you are the young master of the Verma family. You are not my slave. You are my younger brother, and it is the responsibility of the elder brother to take care of his younger brother. Gaurav said honestly, you gave me back the dignity of a man. You made me a slave. I gave you my life. I can give my life for you. When Samar saw that Gaurav was not going to agree like this, he thought of changing the topic. He knew that if both of them kept dragging this matter like this, then the whole matter would came out. So he decided to give Gaurav the formula to repair his kidney. Smiling, he said, Okay, now leave these things aside and listen to me carefully. Gaurav nodded and said, Yes, brother. Samar started telling him, Gaurav, your kidney has been dragged. Now your chin will be damaged. If we will flow well, now I am going to tell you a secret of strength, your kidney. I am going to give you a formula to help your kidney conditions die right. After all, he was born with a defect, so he needed a lot of supplements. Saying this, he took out of pen and wrote the recipe of a piece of paper. This formula will help strengthen your kidney. It contains velvet, less leaf red, cordyceps, sinasol, gogon, eushemia, Chinese vocalby, and just like that he finished the whole formula. Reading, he gave the paper to Gaurav. Gaurav enthusiastically took the formula. He felt if he had found a priceless treasure. He thanked Samar with respect and said, Thank you, brother. Samar smiled and said, Beside the formula, you can also do food therapy. You can, if you want to straighten your body, the fulfill your kidney. If you want to make it, you will have to consume more walnuts, black nuts, black beans, eggs, leeks, sweet potato, and chestnut and amarna. Gaurav smiled softly and said, Samar bhai, you are very good. You are great kidney scroungers. You also so many secret rules of doing this. Today you are my ideal. I always follow you. Gaurav felt as a summer had come into his life as God. The more he got to know Summer, the more he felt ignorant. He understood that if he continues to use the formula given by the Kid Society, he can surely straighten his kidney and become a strong man. He can become one and can also carry forward his lineage. Summer smiled and looking at the time of the watch said, Okay, Gaurav, now that you are done with your treatment, I think I should leave now. And anyway, it will be 8 in the evening. It's already past midnight. I am already late for home today. He stood up and got ready to leave. He had already treated the cow's illness, and anyway, there was nothing left for him to do here, so naturally, he had to go to home. But then Gaurav said, Samar bhai, wait a minute. Samar was a little confused and asked, Why, what happened? Do you need anything else? Gaurav took out a bank card from his pocket and extended it towards Samar and said, Samar bhai, this is a city bank card and it has 50 crore in it. Take this. Gaurav wanted to thank him, although he knew that this money was very little. In return for the help Samar had given him, he would transfer his entire property in his name. Because he fixed it, he fixed a problem that even all the expert doctors could not treat. But even though Gaurav is a chairman of Verma Group of Industry, he was the eldest son, but all the family money and wealth were under the control of his younger brother. So he did not really have a lot of money. He only had these 50 crore rupees. So it can be said that Gaurav was giving all his money to the summer. This proved how much he dependent on the society. Summer refused to take the bank card and said, "Take your card back, otherwise I will get angry." Gaurav tried to convince him and said, "Samar bhai, this is small gift for my side. If you do not accept it, my heart will not feel a peace." Samar refused and explained, "If you love me wholeheartedly, then if you agree, then quickly take this card back. Same thing about your treatment. I did that only because I consider my you friend. Even if I want to give a money. If yes, then I will tell you that you are not my friend. You just a fool. Now see what you have to do is." Gaurav said honestly. "It is not like that, brother. As a younger brother, I just want to give a small gift to my elder brother." Samar frowned slightly and said, "Okay, I will take it, but I need to do it from the front. Never call me brother, and if you really consider me elder brother, then keep quietly keep in your pocket. If it was a greedy for money, I would have given away that spear pendant like this. I would not have been ready to give it to Payal if I wanted. I could have sold the pendant at the least 500 crore rupees, and he clearly refused to take the card. He had sold his spear pendant to Payal for 100 crore rupees a day before, so he had no need of money now. He had a card from Payal and another card was given by him, same gang leader Bakhtawar that day. So now he had no need of money and he treated young Master Gaurav only because he treated him like as a friend. Younger Master Gaurav was almost dead. All the people he had met since childhood loved money, but all loved him more than money. Even his parents loved his brother more than him. This was the first time someone considered him their own. So he said with moist eyes, "I am tired, Samar bhai." And saying this, he said goodbye to the crow. He hugged him and started kissing him passionately. Samar was the first person who behaved well with him. Otherwise, everyone used to take advantage of his weakness. Samar pacified him to crucify his back and then pushed him aside with her shoulder. Pointing his hand at her, he said, "Okay, okay, now stop behaving like these girls. Show the world that you are two are a woman." Hearing Samar words, Gaurav smiled with tears in his eyes, said, "Yes, brother, now I will not let anyone infect me." Samar explained a little more to him and while getting ready to leave said, "Okay, brother, I am leaving now. Whenever you need my help, just give me a call. I will come." Gaurav stopped him again and again. "Just a minute, brother." At this point, Samar got a little irritated and said, "What happened now?" Young Master Gaurav said honestly, "Brother, if you don't want money, then it's okay. But I am not going to let you go just like that. You have to come with me tonight so that I also be of some service for you too." Samar agreed and said, "Okay, tell me where to go." He had agreed, without which young Master Gaurav would not have felt at peace. Young Master Gaurav smiled and said, "Samar bhai, Let's go to Sunrise Palace. That palace comes under my family. Samar nodded and said, Okay, and walked out with young Master Gaurav. Both of them left the club, and young Master Gaurav sat in the Benz sports car and headed towards Sunrise Palace. Sunrise Palace was located on LIG Road. It was luxurious recreational complex with head spa, sauna, massage, oil massage, and many other special service. After 20 minutes, both young Master Gaurav and Samar reached Sunrise Palace. Gaurav parked the car, and both of them get down from the car and come in front of the tall building of Sunrise Palace. When Samar looked up, there was a huge building with 13th floor in front. That building was very ground, and four beautiful girls were standing at his entry gate. All the girls were wearing high slit sunam dress which highlighted their slim and rounded bodies. The legs were visible, which were attracting the eyes of the passersby. When those four beautiful girls saw young Master Gaurav, they quickly bowed down, said, Welcome, young master, welcome. Gaurav looked at Samar and said, Come, Samar bhai, let's go inside. Young master Gaurav held Samar's hand and led him forward. All the girls were stunned to him, Samar. There was only one question running in their minds. Who is this? The one whom the young master himself is showing the way to. They secretly looked at Samar's face. It kept in my heart so that even if he have ever comes alone, he should recite it well. Samar said as he entered the Sunrise Palace. The palace is very grand. Sunrise, the corridors of the palace were all decorated with golden tiles. The walls were all Gorkhan plates and Zooms was the looking like the original one of the golden. Summer felt like this. It was as if someone was walking in a palace. Young Master Gaurav smiled a little and said to Summer in a friendly tone, Brother, let's take a bath first and then we will go to the spa. Summer nodded in agreement and said, Okay. He was wet from the rain and his body was sticky and uncomfortable. After some time, young Master Gaurav brought Summer to a big house, took me to the tub. The tub was more than 30 meters square. Both of them started bathing in tub and after bathing both of them felt refreshed and relaxed. After that, young Master Gaurav said enthusiastically, Summer, come let's got a massage done. And he took Summer to a luxurious VIP room. The name of the room was Samrat Hall. It was huge and 100 square meter. There were two bedrooms inside the hall, which could be used for the guest service. Various items were kept in the golden table. All kinds of wines and foods were kept. There was also red wine, beer, vodka, brandy, watermelon, grapes, bananas, and drugs fruit. Then a beautiful girl came in and asked respectively, Young master, how may I be to be service to you? The girl was very beautiful and was about 20 to 22 years old. She had a charming face and smell cheeky lips. She wore a black short which added to her attractiveness. I was very happy. Her name was Natya, and she was the manager of the Sunrise Palace. Gaurav, no, Nanya was very well. Pointing towards Summer, he said to Nanya, Nanya, this is my elder brother, Sam. Today I have to take good care of him. So tell me if any new girl has come recently. Nana was stunning for a moment after hearing young Master Gaurav words. A smile appeared on her face. a strange look come to her. She knew how arrogant young Master Gaurav was. His standards were very high and he had not even cared much for young Master Ishan. But now, why was the some arrogant Gaurav giving so much respect to a small boy and also calling him our elder brother? But Nitya has worked in the entertainment industry for a long time. She was very smart. She guessed that the young master was very important to young Master Gaurav. She understood that this was not an ordinary man. Nitya smiled charmingly and said to Samar and young Master Gaurav, "Nice to meet you, Mr. Samar. We have so many beauties here, innocent, exotic, hot, oh, and we have also a university student here. They all give great massage." Young Master Gaurav waved his hand and asked Nitya to handle the matter quickly. Nitya tell them to gather in the room and let the time choose. He did not want to waste any time. Besides getting summer massaged, he also wanted to taste these new powers. Nitya smiled a little and said, "Okay, I will be right back," and walked out of the room. She left. Soon she returned with dozens of girls. The girls wore miniskirts which revealed their round legs. They were all very beautiful. Some were innocent, some were seductive, eyes cold, some even light wore nurses, attendants, and maids' uniforms. They were dressed in seductive uniforms. Dozens of beautiful girls bowed their heads with excitement and said with respect, "Hello, young master." They were obviously very excited to see and serve the young master. Young Master Gaurav said to the dozens of beautiful girls, "This is my elder brother Samar. You they have to be served well and massaged well, okay?" After listening to younger Master Gaurav words, everyone looked at Samar with warm eyes and said, "Understand, mister?" All the girls were thinking in their minds, "This guy comes from a slugging background. If young Master Gaurav is calling him his elder brother, then must be a great personality indeed." After some time, dozens of beautiful introduced themselves. Younger Master Gaurav laughed and said, "Summer, which one do you like? You can choose first." Summer shook his head and chose number three. When the beautiful introduced themselves, Summer found out the number three was university student. More importantly, the girl had an innocent face, but she also looked a little cold, which made him a little interested. After the group made their choices, younger Master Gaurav chose a sexy beauty. Other beauties just walked out of the booth in disappointment. Younger Master Gaurav showed off her sexy and grabbed Sandita and walked towards the left bedroom. After some time, sounds of groaning started coming from the left bedroom. Summer smiled softly and asked the girl standing in front of him, "What's your name?" The girl was very beautiful. Her skin was white like snow, her eyes were attractive, and her nose was sweet. Facial features were very beautiful, and her face was very beautiful. It was true. She was like a beautiful carved spear statue, pure innocent, with a hint of coolness. She wore a pink miniskirt that used the curves of body, and she was looking very pretty. Under her miniskirt, her skin was as white as snow. There were lamps which were attracting the eyes of many people. So she was high class beauty. Her face and body were all of high class, and she was a university student. Just thinking about it would make anyone excited. The girl of the in pink miniskirt said, "Sweetie, my name is Tanvi." Her voice was very soft. She was sweet and soft and pleasing to the ears. But when she saw the hot eyes of the people, her face and ear turns red. A flash of panic appeared in her attractive eyes. Samar smiled and asked, Tanvi, your name is very nice. You are still a part of family? You are a student? Tanvi's innocent face became even more scarred after seeing Samar's handsome face. She said yes. Yes, I am still studying. It was her first time in such a place, so she was only trying to pretend to be at ease, but in reality she was already very nervous in her heart. Tanvi said to herself in a composed tone, Tanvi, you are the graduate of an excellent university. You are a representative of the student in the class. How can you stop so slow and stay in such place? How can you come? But when he thought about his mother, who was in the hospital, was in dire and need money, he gathered courage. Someone had sent him here. It was said that here all the men who come are very generous and offer gifts worth lakhs and crores. He had no choice but to come here to get the money. Samar extended his hand and shook Tanvi's hand and said, Tanvi, it is good luck that we met. My name is Samar. Let's get to know each other. But he did not let go to Tanvi's soft hand immediately. He held her hand, touched her fingers. This frightened Tanvi even more. Her whole face, ears, neck became red. Tanvi said impatiently, Mister, I chance 5,000 rupees for one massage. He was afraid that if he asked for money more, then Samar might refuse to get the massage. He tried to pull his hand away from Samar, but it was futile. She was said to herself in fear. This handsome boy seems indecent. I hope he is not taking advantage of me. Her eyes lowered from the window. But she was lucky to meet such a handsome guy in very first meeting. It was better to massage a handsome boy than an old man. Just then, Samar asked her smilingly, Tanvi, do you know what is the oil massage or how is massage done by hand? Tanvi innocently replied, No, sir, I don't have know how I did it goes. His eyes started getting moist. His innocent face was filled with worry and she was close to shedding tears. She did not know about any service of the stadium. It was first day at the Sunrise Palace and she had only learned to massage. As she was in urgent need of money, when she heard that younger master Gaurav was bought a VIP, she requested his sister Nitya to let go her ahead. Tanvi was lucky to be selected by the VIP guest of younger master Gaurav. But she was also unlucky as she was not aware of any service listed by others. Someone rolled his eyes and asked, What? Is this your first day there? He was a little taken aback. He had come here to relax. He thought a good massage would take away his fatigue, but this beautiful girl standing in front of him was having none of it. This made him a little disappointment. Every man knows about the Asian massage. The massage, even while working in the polythene, he used to say that he did not know. He used to lie. He realized that this beautiful girl had come here to earn money. He understood that her it was my first day here and I did not know how to massage. Tanvi said nervously. Samar, sir, I will massage you if you feel, and it is 5,000 rupee more. I can you a discount. I am really very careless about the money. It's painful. There was pain on Tanvi's innocent face. She had decided that she would get a massage from her husband. Her mother was scheduled to have an operation tomorrow. If she could not earn money back, her mother would not be able to get the operations done and her life would be at risk. For her mother, she was even ready to face humiliations by coming to this red light district. Samar smiled and said, "No, no, there is no such problem. Come, give me a simple oil massage. If you do a good job, I will give you more money." Samar thought that if this girl knows how to give a simple massage, then he will get a simple massage done, will repay for her money. Tanvi said gratefully, "Thank you, sir." She knew that she was lucky. She had heard the only girls that many girls offer some special service to their customers. Had they have been unwilling, they would have been forced to do so. This handsome young man was much better than this. Tanvi started massaging Samar's back with her pale hands. She had no experience. It was evident that this was the first time she had massaged someone. She said in herself in her heart, "You can do this, Tanvi. Massage your mother. To earn that, you have to serve your first customer well." Samar smiled and said, "It's feel great." Samar felt very good after Tanvi's massage. He was at ease and relaxed. The pores of his body was opened up. Getting a whole body massage from a beautiful girl is definitely a must for a when it was blissful. A man who had not experienced it will not understand how good it feels. This was the first time Tanvi had a massage. So she was inexperienced and nervous. She accidentally applied a little too much force on the object, causing it to scream loudly. Tanvi turned red and became even more frightened. She wanted to hide in a hole. The massage was over in an hour. Summer looked at Tanvi, who was drenched in sweat and his eyes became moist. Tanvi said with a red face, "Mr. Summer, the massage is over." Summer warm's eyes made her even more embarrassed. Her innocent face turned as red as tomato in the blink of an eye. Summer smiled at him and asked, "Yes, your service is very good. Do you have any bank account? I will transfer the money you do." Tanvi replied softly, "Master, you can directly pay the receptionist in front. I can't take the money directly. She is the one who pays me." Summer explains his point to him and said, "Yes, yes, I will give them the money for the massage, but since you have done the massage very well, I want to give you a tip." Tanvi's charming eyes lit up and she said excitedly, "Hit it really? Thank you, Mr. Samar." She had heard that if massage was good, the customer would hit in. Some examples customers also pay a few thousand rupees. She was in dire need of money, so when she heard she was getting a job, she was happy. What will happen in the next? Stay tuned with our channel Sukun FM English. If you enjoy the story, please like the story, share the story with your friends, and press the bell icon also. And if you visit first time, please subscribe our channel Sukun FM English.